So welcome to this meditation, which is one of a series that are available on my website and on my YouTube channel. And I'm offering this because opening the heart, and this won't just be opening the heart, there will be some healing work done as well. But opening the heart is one of those fundamental practices that can totally change your life. It can certainly change your mood and your experience of any given day. It becomes, well, I think it's always been a fundamental practice on any spiritual path. Now, I think it's a truly important piece of work to engage in on a regular basis. There is nothing like this to shift your experience of your life. We all know that when our heart is open and energy seems to flow, then everything flows. And that's because the heart chakra, the energy center, which sits sort of in the middle of the chest here, is the central point of balance in the human energy system. If we're looking at the 7 chakra model, there are many more chakras, but we just stick with the 7 to begin with. So below the heart is the solar plexus, the sacral, and the base, which connects us into the earth. Above the heart would be the throat, the third eye, and the crown that connects us to the cosmos. The heart regulates all of these, helps to bring balance to all of these, and it sits in the center of that 7 chakra system. If the heart is closed, and for most of us, we have damage at the heart level, we have wounds at a heart level, that will impact the flow of energy through our body. It will create distortions and perhaps disease patterns in the parts of the body that are governed by the heart chakra. Obviously, the heart is one of those. The lungs are very strongly associated with the heart too, but also they're impacted by the throat. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the heart center before we get into the meditation. And the meditation itself will be really simple. And I'm aiming for it to be about 20-25 minutes long. But as I say, the heart center sits in the center of this 7 chakra system. Its color, and each of those 7 centers traditionally has a different color. Its color would usually be seen to be green, or in some of the upper levels, or if you're deeply in love, it might appear pink. There are stones that are associated with the heart chakra crystals. The primary one would be this rose quartz. It's a lovely soft stone. And if you're wanting to work on your heart, this would be a great crystal to get to help. If you're working with crystals, my advice is to cleanse your crystal when you get it and focus into the crystal and ask the consciousness of this crystal, or any crystal, to assist you with whatever it is you have in mind. So you're not just holding it, that you really take some time to connect with it. Other really useful practices for opening and clearing the heart can be just sitting and feeling the love you have perhaps for a pet, or a family member, or somebody you love, but it's a love that isn't a deeply needy sort of love. It's an open and flowing love. That's what you want to use as a practice. Sometimes gazing at a flower, or being in nature, a sunset can really help us to relax and expand the heart center. The heart center is very much connected with the whole of the blood system because, of course, the blood is pumped around the body by the physical heart. Blockages can result in heart disease, diseases of the blood, psychological difficulties in terms of feeling connected and loving towards other individuals and towards life. And most of us have difficulties with that at one time or another. Now, the energy centers have a front aspect and a rear aspect. So the back of the heart chakra sits there between the shoulder blades. And it's important to spend time and pay attention to that too. Most of us have wounds of betrayal, which we tend to feel in the back, that literal stabbing in the back. Doesn't matter if we betrayed or have been betrayed. The wound will impact us the same, whether we've done it to somebody or had it done to us. We often tend to prefer being in the victim perspective, but it's always useful to look at what or how we have betrayed others and how we betray ourselves. And those tend to be in the rear of the heart center. From my perspective, when I'm working with clients, that's often how I will see things. There's a lot of will, our will to get things done and to engage with life comes through the rear of the heart center too. This is about our connectedness to all of life. And for many of us, it's easier to connect with life out there than it is to connect at a personal level in loving relationships. The meditation we're going to do will be about a bigger version of love, an impersonal version of love, but one that comes through to help alleviate and loosen some of the personal wounding that most of us carry at some level. We all have the experience of not feeling loved enough or loved in the right way by our parents, or most of us will have that. And as we move into adulthood, it becomes our role, our responsibility to be the love for ourselves, to find self-love, to work towards that, and to treat ourselves with self-love. And that can be a really challenging process to engage in. That can our sabotage patterns come to the surface to keep us aware of where we need to work, and will trip us up if we're not paying enough attention. Exercise obviously helps the heart. It helps very much at a physical level, but it helps to clear and unblock the flow of energy of the heart. The heart energy really connects into the vagus nerve, which is a big nerve that runs right the way through the body, connecting to all of the major organs and systems of the body. So that nerve demonstrates the capacity of opening the heart, the simple practice of opening the heart to deeply relax the whole of the system. A useful approach or a useful practice then, as you've got a bit used to working at this level and working with this energy center, is to bring aspects of yourself into the heart and to find people or things that you really dislike or are an issue for you, and to bring those into the heart so that you can open your heart to more and more challenging issues. But if you're new to this and just starting, then start with yourself. And that's where we will start. There may well be, or there will be another meditation on the page, which takes us deeper into heart work. But this one would be a good place to start. So that's a very brief introduction to the Heart Center. We will be working here with some guides, some non-physical support systems, if you like, our energetic team, our higher self, because as I was preparing for this meditation, it was made clear to me that there will be an opportunity, there will be a time, a part of the meditation where we engage in some deep healing work to help lift out and soften and maybe dissolve some of the patterns of wounding that most of us hold. As you listen to the recording, if you want to hang out in that space a bit longer, then you can stop the recording and stay there and then start the recording again when you feel ready to move on. Okay, so I'm going to turn off my camera now and you can settle in and just pay attention to the words. So start by closing your eyes and bring awareness to your breath. Recognize the sense of the breath in your nostrils, in the back of your throat, and opening into the lungs. Allow your focus to drop deeper inside. And formulate a clear intention that this meditation, this practice, is about opening your heart, unfolding the heart, expanding the heart. This center is perhaps the easiest of the energy centers to access in terms of connecting us with other dimensions. And as we open the heart more fully and balance the rear and front aspects of the heart, it changes our whole view of life, our whole experience of life. Because it shifts the balance of frequency in our whole energy field. And our frequency level goes a long way to coloring our whole experience of life. So although this is a simple practice, it is totally profound and potentially completely life-changing. So bring awareness back to the breath. Feel the rise and fall of the chest. Notice if there's any tension in the diaphragm underneath the lungs. And give that big, strong muscle permission to relax, to let go. This automatically creates more space for the lungs, allows the ribs to let go. And helps the heart to loosen and open. Invite your higher self into this practice. Just ask that that aspect of you, that eternal aspect, be present here with you and in you, now helping to unfold and deepen your connection into and through your heart. Bring awareness to the center of your chest. And just focus the breath there. How does it feel? Perhaps you're experiencing some tension or tightness. Perhaps it's already open and flowing. The heart center is vastly multidimensional. And there are many, many more layers and levels of the heart that are opening now at a collective level for people all over the planet. So that planetary impulse strengthening the collective heart field enables this work to be much easier, much more smooth than perhaps it used to be. Take some time to consider your experience of love. How has it been? Not just romantic love, but the love of your parents or carers, brothers and sisters, extended family, friends, teachers, colleagues. How much love do you allow? And consider betrayal. Have you experienced a major betrayal? Have you felt deeply, deeply shocked and betrayed by somebody you cared for, cared about? Have you been the betrayer? Just consider that. And again, bring awareness into the center of the chest, breathing, inviting this space to open and unfold. It could be useful to imagine a flower with an endless array of petals, opening, opening, unfolding, always more petals curled over, and in the process of unfolding as this beautiful flower blooms. Use your breath to help this flower, your heart center, to unfold. Knowing that wherever you are in this process, there is always more available. The heart center and the lungs often hold grief at not feeling loved enough, at not feeling seen. Being broken-hearted. Ask if there are defenses that you have created, usually with very, very good reason, usually to keep us safe. Ask now if there are any of these defenses that are ready to fall away, ready to dissolve. And here we'll invite our higher self, this multidimensional aspect of self, to help us dissolve whatever patterning, whatever conditioning, whatever wounds are ready to let go. Take some time with this. Allow the energy of your higher self and your intention to live more open-heartedly, to combine and create a force of healing that allows for the letting go at a deeper level than you have ever gone before. Offering up your heart. Take some time with this. You may want to stop the recording here and hang out in this space as your higher self takes you deeper and deeper into patterns, wounds, conditions that are ready to fall away. So give yourself that time. And when you are ready, you can return to the recording. As you deepen into this space in your center, you may notice a change in your breath, more spaciousness. Perhaps a rising current of warmth. Petals of this heart center continue to unfold, opening, taking you deeper, beyond all of the human wounding, all of the ideas of lack, any beliefs that you weren't loved enough. Allow yourself to flow past all of that, deeper. There may be beings that help you, your higher self. There are angels of the heart center that may guide you. And there are certainly beings that we call spirit guides that will assist and help you to move into realms of love without condition. Ask for that assistance, knowing that this place exists within each and every one of us. A place where love upwells from deep within and flows out through us. A place where there is no lack of love, and there never has been. A place underneath all of the wounding, all of the defenses, all of the hurts and betrayals. Allow yourself to be carried into that place and breathe. Breathe to expand that center. Allow it to open deep within. Allow that energy to unfold and flow up and out. You will find that you can direct that energy with your intention. So offer it to any of those layers of wounding, any of those feelings or senses of betrayal, yours or another's. Any of the defenses and armor plating we wrap ourselves in to keep us safe. Allow this energy to flow up and ripple out through all of those layers and levels, ideas and beliefs. See that energy of love without condition, and offer it to your physical heart, the muscle, the intelligent muscle that pumps the blood all around your body. Let that muscle know that it too is loved, held in this field of love. And as you do this, you may notice how your physical heart feels. Perhaps it's tired. Perhaps it feels stiff and hard. Perhaps it's soft and joyful. How does your physical heart feel? Hold it in this field of upwelling love and allow this love to penetrate into the blood that flows to every cell of your body. Use your intention to direct a stream of this love into the blood as it flows through your heart and on its never-ending journey around your system. And allow this field of love welling up from deep inside you, opening up from inexhaustible places of supply. Allow it to flow into every system of your body, through the blood into every cell, every nerve, every fiber of your being. So that any part of your body that has been unloved can drink deep, can be saturated in the love that rises from deep within, not dependent upon anyone else or any circumstance other than your willingness to open and allow. Allow yourself to sit totally wrapped in a field of this love. So that it bubbles up through every part of your body and ripples out all around you, wrapping you, opening you, softening you. Take it to all of the parts of you that are hungry for love. All of the parts that believe you have been unloved or are not lovable. Allow them to bathe in this flow too. Allow them to know that it rises from within. and is always available. Bathe any love-hungry parts of yourself you find in this flow. Allow them to fully immerse themselves. There may be ages of you. A 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 10-year-old, a teenager, a 23-year-old. There may be ages of you that are crying to be loved. Let them immerse themselves. And allow this upwelling love to ripple out through all levels of your energy field. Upwelling from deep inside that place in your own heart. Take some time to ensure that it is flowing out through the back of your heart as well as the front. Pay attention to that balance. How does that feel? Know that into this space, this field of loving light that upwells from deep within, you can bring anything, any issue, any fear, any problem, any person, any animal, any world situation. But most important of all is to bring all of yourself into this space. So hold awareness there, deep in the center of your heart. Breathing that never-ending, unstoppable flow. Like a wellspring of infinite resources deep within you. And allow that energy that has rippled through every part of your body and up through every level of your field to seal the whole space around you. So that you sit deeply absorbed in a love that has flowed through you and for you. Without your needing to be any different or any better or any more healed than you already are. It's there, always. Rest in that space for as long as you need. And return to this space often. Thank you.